Everyone to Mary Bowl in Livonia for the exciting championship match of the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. I'm your host, Mark Martin, and I'd like to thank you for watching us all season long and all the way to this final match. Once again, I'd like to first thank our host center for the entire 2022 Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge Series, Mary Bowl. Now, if you're looking for a fun, friendly, and state-of-the-art bowling center, come check out Mary Bowl and tell them that Bowling Showcase sent you. Here we are at the championship match of the 2022 Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. We started with 8 teams. Mary Bowl number 1, Mary Bowl number 2, Cherry Hill Lanes North, Century Bowl, Woodland Lanes, Unity Bowling Club, Perfect Game, and Plum Hollow Lanes. After 6 weeks of exciting competition, here we are. It's been a long, tough road to get this far, but 2 teams are ready to square off, hit the lanes, and try for that final victory. So let's look in at the 2 teams in the championship match. The 2022 Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge Championship match features Century Bowl facing off against Unity Bowling Club. Century Bowl got here by first beating Mary Bowl number 2, then beating their semifinal opponent, Cherry Hill Lanes North, setting them up for today's championship match. And Unity Bowling Club, they got here by beating Perfect Game in the first round, then beating their semifinal opponent, Mary Bowl number 1, propelling them to today's championship match. So here it is, the final is set. Century Bowl versus Unity Bowling Club for the 2022 Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge Championship. This is the match you've been waiting for. That brings us up to speed. I'm honored to be joined by Mary Bowl Youth Coach John Kurtz and MD USBC Association Manager Phil Goodman, joining me to help bring you all the championship action. Now we're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back with the start of the Youth Challenge Championship match next on Bowling Showcase. Metro Detroit USBC, your source for everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. We are the largest affiliate of the United States Bowling Congress with over 30,000 members of all ages. We support USBC certified league competition and organize USBC certified tournament competition. We provide 18 tournaments for all members of our association, including men, women, youth, seniors, scratch, and handicap competition. The top reasons for belonging to the Metro Detroit USBC are having your average recognized, bonding of league funds, rules of the game, assistance in resolving league issues, equipment standards of the game, charities, and awards. Visit us at mdusbc.com.
If you've been involved in an auto accident, it can change your life. So can the attorneys at 1-800-LAWYERS. They have won thousands of cases and millions of dollars. When you need help, call 1-800-LAWYERS, the law office of Zamler, Schiffman, and Karfus.
The Michigan State USBC provides tournament competition and recognition for men, women, and youth bowlers in Michigan. Tournaments include Open, Women's, and Youth Championships. Also Youth Masters, Queens, Masters, and Senior Masters. Recognition includes first-time 300 games and 800 series for all members and 600 and 700 club memberships for women. Visit MichiganStateUSBC.com for entry blanks and more information on the Michigan State USBC. Here we are, the culmination of a long season in the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. We're here at the finals. We've got Century Bowl and Unity Bowling Club. Unity Bowling Club bowled great last week, but so did Mary Bowl.
Sure did, yep, absolutely.
And so, how would you handicap this one, John?
Well, I think the key for Century is they're going to have to get off to a good start and maybe put a little bit of pressure on Unity and see how they handle that pressure. And we'll see how we end up today.
Okay, let's look at it right now. Christian Bradford up on the left-hand lane for Century Bowl. And here we go. Christian's a senior at Clarkston High School. Looked like he kind of stuck or something on his footwork there, but carried that Brooklyn.
Yep, good break there.
That's right. Tiara Henderson bowls at Bonanza and goes to Westland John Glenn High School. Throws the ball very nice.
Yep, super sweet shot. Love her game.
That's right. Nice and simple and effective. Katie Stevens.
All right, good afternoon, bowlers. Sunday afternoon doubles, Thomas Dooley. Your lanes are coming on now for practice.
Katie's a sophomore at Clarkston High School. And John, you'll like this. Her favorite subject is physics.
Oh boy. Maybe in the old days.
Crosses over, leaves a 3-pin.
Should be an easy spare for her.
It should be. Looks like she picked up her spare ball.
Just enough. Just enough.
Good cover by Katie, though. Keith Wright Stewart up for Unity Bowling Club.
Clarence, your order, sorry.
Interesting bowling fact, I just like bowling.
There you go.
Pretty simple. And it comes high, leaves the 3-10 split.
Split the 3 and 10 with the ball. Can make it the other way, but it's not the preferred way.
Correct. Not the Bo Burton way, right?
Exactly. We're dating ourselves again.
Yes, we are again. That's okay. This game has a long history, longer than you and I have been around.
Yep.
And it'll be here long after we're gone. Oh.
That's the challenge right there. The 6-pin's not there to take out the 10, and it has to be a direct hit.
Yep. Up for the Century Bowl team in the third position, third frame, Devin Daly of Pontiac. Goes to Waterford Kettering. Also works at Century Bowl as a porter.
Rich is calling my one.
Another Brooklyn
Yep,
heard
another
from.
Brooklyn. Take advantage of them.
That's right.
Put them with a good one.
Bryce Catteray.
Remember in our last show, Bryce, he just throws a fantastic ball.
Yes.
Very enthusiastic, too. Good team player. You want a guy like this on your team.
You bet. And comes through. Century Bowl has a 12-pin lead. Dylan Keating coming up. Dylan said he never used bumpers when learning how to bowl and started at the age of 5.
Almost tripped the 4. I don't think they had bumpers when you and I started.
No. You either learned to keep it out of the gutter
Right.
and hope you weren't crying. But Mom, the ball in the gutter.
Mm-hmm. Keep it on the lane.
You'll learn, son.
Mm-hmm. All right, good spare, staying clean.
Still a 12-pin lead by Century Bowl. Unity Bowling Club. Next up, Anthony Livingston III. Working on a strike. Can cut into that lead with a strike here. Comes up high, leaves a 6-pin.
That leaves a makeable spare. Looking to his coach for the spare ball.
Well, he must have thought, hey, I'm just going to throw strikes, so
yeah.
leave the spare ball in the paddock.
Who needs a spare ball?
That's right.
Now, speaking of spare balls, it's an interesting philosophy on how coaches teach to shoot spares. Myself, personally, I don't use a spare ball. I change hand positions and throw it straight.
I do the same thing.
Kind of like Norm Duke.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Old school.
Yep, yep.
We learned in a different era. I don't need no spare ball.
Yeah.
Cole Peters up for Century Bowl in the 5th frame. Got a Dutch 200 going. Going Dutch. Alternating strikes and spares.
I've never thrown one of those. How about you?
I've thrown a 1.
One. I don't like to throw them.
No. Understand. Some weeks I'd love to throw it.
Yeah, exactly. Great shot.
And the anchor bowler for Unity, Trayvon Terrell. Working on a spare, 12 pins down in this match.
One of our power players in the match today. It's always a good break when you almost fall over and strike.
We got a real nice match going, John.
Yep.
You know, Unity's down by 12. Century's alternating spares and strikes. We'll see what the second half brings.
Yep. Both teams have a strike going in, so it's going to be whoever can execute the second half of the match.
Absolutely. We'll be back after these messages. Teams are going to switch lanes. And Phil, this time, is going to talk to both coaches. Not just the one that's losing, but both coaches right here on Bowling Showcase.
The hug pickup, the home run swing, the drum major high step, the genuine joy, the unforgettable party, the food, the friends, the original social network. No matter who you are, it's always a great time. Grab your family, find a friend, and go bowling.
$1-800-LAWYERS has been winning cases for over 50 years in Southfield, Detroit, Warren, Taylor, Macomb, and all over Michigan. When it matters and you need help, call 1-800-LAWYERS.
Here we are, the final match, the finals, the last half of that final match, Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. Got a great match going, Ken, or John.
Yeah, we sure do. We sure do, Bob. Yeah, looking forward to the second half. Two really good teams today. So
Absolutely. So we're going to hear from both coaches.
Or how did that work?
Phil's going to talk to both coaches right now.
Yeah. All right, Coach, you have an excellent team. You were in a similar position last year. You've had a lot of motivation. You're very close. What is it going to take for them to win this time?
Good shots and close the spares. At this point, we got two high-powered teams. Of course, it's a championship match, so definitely it's going to take closing frames out and good shots to win this match.
Excellent, and they have a terrific attitude. They have a great coach. We know it can be done. So, well, thank you, and let's talk to Coach Clayton.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coach Clayton, Your team is in the finals for the first time. You've motivated them all year in Saturday Youth. You've prepared them for this moment. What do you say to them right now?
Now just keep doing what you're doing, guys. You getting stronger all day long, picking up our spares. We're bowling against one of the quality programs in the state of Michigan, and they're going to give us a run, but we just got to stay clean.
All right. Well, good luck in the next 5 frames.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Thank you, Phil. Good to hear from both coaches. You know, we didn't do that earlier in this series, but in this finals here, we have to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Both dedicated coaches to their programs. It's good to see that out there, and they're cheering their kids on. And both teams are bowling well right now.
You bet. So now up Samantha Mason, up for the Unity Bowling Club on lane 4. Hits it high and leaves the 10 pin.
She'll go cross alley. Typically we go over the 4th arrow. She's using a spare ball for that.
Yep, go right straight at it.
Just like that.
She did just what you told her to, Kurt. John?
Yeah. I know we're struggling with names today. I mean, it's all right.
Christian Bradford up for the Century Bowl team on the right lane.
As long as we get their names right, I don't care what you call me. So.
That's true. John. I'll keep saying it until I remember it. Senior at Clarkston High School, collision shop is his favorite subject.
Beautiful shot.
And there was a collision with the pins.
Absolutely. And a big double, too.
And a big double for the Century Bowl team. Extend their lead from 12 to 22. Keith Wright Stewart. His favorite subject in school is gym.
Big shot to match him.
Absolutely. Nathan Morgan up for the Century Bowl team on lane 5. He said he shot a 260 with 12 strikes, a foul, and a gutter.
Oh, my.
Holy jeez. I averaged 189.
Another big shot.
And that's a turkey for the Century Bowl team.
I think it would be worse if you shot 290 with a gutter.
Yeah.
I'll let our audience think about that one.
I would agree. I'll tell you a story about a 292 game in a few minutes. Double for the Unity Bowling Club by Bryce Catteray.
Yep, there he was again. Every shot that I remember, he's thrown a strike. So.
Yep, been solid. Devin Daly up. Century Bowl working on 3 strikes in a row. So a guy one time had 11 strikes in a row. And at that point, a 292, to our knowledge, had never been bowled. So what did he do? He went for the 292.
Really?
Ouch. 4-6-7 split.
It's almost an unmakeable split. You need a little bit of luck with the pins bouncing out, but you definitely want to get the 2 on the double.
You know, he left the same exact split a few weeks ago in the semifinals, in the 8th frame, like we are now. Get 2, Devin.
2. Oh, you missed both of them. That's 4 pins in pin count. A lot of people may not be aware of that, but that's why we always say to get the pin count.
Century Bowl's got a 3-pin lead. Unity Bowling Club working on a double. Anthony Livingston, third.
little high.
Leaves a 3-pin. The match is really tight now with a 4-pin differential. This is the way we like to see matches.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter the score, it's head-to-head.
Yep. Last match was great, and so is this one today. Sitting at 4 pins with the 9th frame coming up here.
Yep. Dylan Keating, 10th grader at Waterford Mott, favorite subject ceramics.
Big setup shot here.
Comes high.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, what took out the 9-10?
I have no idea. There was something from the left.
Something was coming across.
Something came across.
I don't know that it was the traditional messenger.
I wouldn't call that one a messenger.
But it got the message across.
That's right. We'll take those all the time.
That's right. Trayvon Terrell. There's one. While they can't close them out, they can make them strike.
Right. Yeah, big shot here will definitely put the pressure on Century. We have a re-rack right now. Some pins are down.
Yeah. A few weeks ago in my league, my bowling partner, he threw the first ball. He's left-handed. Threw the first ball. Was really not a very good strike. And I said to him, I said, it all starts with one, Dennis.
Sure.
And then he went off the sheet.
There you go.
For his second 300.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes all it takes is just that one lucky one to get you going.
Yeah, I think he Brooklyned in the second frame, but then just was pure after that. There's another one.
Yep. He doesn't seem to be phased up there.
No. You know, when he won the Junior Masters a few years ago, again, he was younger, and he threw the ball just as powerfully, and was not phased either.
No, you can see it. He's, I don't know if I would want to face him in the 10th frame.
Battle tested.
Well, you can't do it any better than that.
3 strikes in the 10th. Unity Bowling Club, 207. Century Bowl, max score 211.
So he needs the first strike here and a good solid count on the second ball.
No, he needs 2 strikes in it.
No, he does need 2. Okay.
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah.
221 is the max score. I said 211, 221. He definitely needs this one, though.
Oh, my. The scariest sight in bowling, the 8-pin was almost standing on a perfect shot.
Yes.
Okay, so he needs just a nice clean shot here, as we would say. Good pin count.
Yep. 9 count wraps it up.
Customer service to the front desk, please. Customer service to the front desk.
I think the hardest thing to do in bowling is throwing a strike when you need one, especially to beat your opponent or the other team. I would not want to face either one of these guys in the 10th frame. I mean, just fantastic. You just can't throw them any better than that.
Coach Clayton down there congratulating his players.
We couldn't ask for better bowling today in the final match.
Absolutely exciting match. Both anchor bowlers striking out like that. I mean, how much better can you get than that?
Yep, great match, great players, great execution. It's what our game's all about.
Absolutely, it's wonderful to see both teams, and now both teams are down congratulating each other, which is the epitome of sportsmanship in our sport.
Yeah, and that's what we see in our game. We love it here, especially in the Detroit area. I bowled all around town, and everybody is competitive, but we're all friendly, and we have a good time together.
Absolutely. So we'll be right back after these messages, because guess what's next? Talking to the winning coach and presenting the trophy after 7 weeks of competition right here on Bowling Showcase. So I'm here with the winning team Century Bowl of the Youth Challenge Bowling Showcase. How does that sound, Ken?
That sounds awesome. Totally awesome.
So when you got to the 10th frame there, Cole had to get that first strike. What was your thoughts?
You know, I wouldn't put it in anybody else's hands. He's an awesome bowler. He's got good experience, and he throws the ball well. Just a matter of carry.
Well, your team bowled well throughout this series, and so, I mean, it's just congratulations is about all I can say.
A dynamite program we have here. We bowled against a dynamite program. Great finish to that final game. So proud of my kids. So proud of them. They're an awesome bunch of kids.
Here comes the trophy. Another youth challenge in the books, Bowling Showcase.